I'm going to attempt to record a video while I make dinner and I have the kiddo and animals crawling all over me down here, but it's gonna be great. So today I told some of you I was going to be talking about pretty much the negative side of the curly girl method and how to overcome it, because it's not all sunshine and roses. It's freaking hard, and it's pretty much a life commitment and a change that I have found to be a struggle at times. And if you are in the same position, you're thinking, I just want to cut off all my hair or shave it off, I'm done with this. This is the video for you. You are where you need to be. I'm going to tell you some things that I have found that have helped me kind of through those challenging parts of the curly girl method and made them worth it. I hope this benefits some of you. I hope it helps encourage you to keep going with this journey, and let's get into it. So one of the first things that I wanted to talk to you guys about was when you kind of are getting upset at the process of wash days. So if you have ever been kind of just over the wash day process and it's just becoming too much time, effort, money, whatever it is for you, I think the best thing to do is to stop for a few days. I don't mean like use sulfate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to hair things. I just mean for the next few wash days, just put your hair in a ponytail afterwards. Don't do anything to it. And you'll kind of start to miss the process and the results, and it might motivate you to keep going and keep trying new things. Along those lines, that leads me to tip number 2, which is going to be organizing your products. I am one of the worst people to be telling you about this because my drawer most of the time looks like this. But I have found that the few times that I have organized it, it has made such a difference in the upcoming following wash days. That's a truck outside. I recommend doing this based on your hair. Like, you can't follow anyone else's guideline and have it work perfectly for you. But some ideas to organize your hair products by would be ingredients, whether it's glycerin, coconut, protein, polyquats. So other ways to organize your products would be based on volume versus definition. You could organize them based on brand, pretty much in whatever way will benefit you and what you're looking for in your wash day results. So everything you have heard me talk about so far is to help your ease of the wash day process. But you kind of have to have a clear goal in your mind before you go in as to what you're looking to achieve. So some examples would be if your hair is looking kind of dry, you might want to choose some products that have a lot of moisture in them, but maybe do a hair mask or something to get a lot of moisture back into your hair. If your hair is kind of feeling weighed down, you can know, okay, well maybe I should clarify or add some lighter products, lighter weight products to my wash day the next day. It all just kind of depends on you and your needs, but that way you have your goal in mind and you can look at those products that you organized and choose what's going to best help you achieve those goals.
Almost done.
We are almost done. Okay guys, real quick, tip number 4 is going to be probably one that a lot of you don't want to hear, and you don't have to do this by any means, but I've really found it to be helpful for me. Okay, I'm just going to put it out there. It's to dye your hair its natural color. So the reason I bring this up is because dyeing my hair natural allowed me to appreciate the natural hair that I have, the beauty of its color, its texture, and the way God made me. And that's really, really been helpful for me. I know not everyone's Christian, not everyone even likes their color, but if it's something that interests you, if that sounds like it might be up your alley, I would give it a try, because you can always dye it back to something else if you don't like it. Alright, and my tip number 5, which I'm sure you all saw coming, was to look at old pictures of your hair. We get so used to what we see every day that it's hard to see how far we've come. I mean, I'll put some of my pictures in here for you guys so you can see my before curly girl method, right at the beginning of curly girl method, and kind of some progress that I have made along the way. When I look at the past and I compare it to now, I get so proud, and it really motivates me to keep going and see what else I can achieve for my hair and myself. If this was helpful for you and this is what you needed to see today, give this video a thumbs up, consider subscribing, oh, ready? Can you say adios? Can you say adios?
I can get down.
I can get down. Okay, we're gonna go to bed now. Good night.